Three lads on a night out. They look innocent enough, but then this. Utterly unprovoked and brutal. The boy in green has been stabbed. He remained standing, but although he managed to stagger off, he was dead minutes later. Incredibly, despite a longer and more savage attack, his friend in the white shirt survived. This was an actual attack, caught on CCTV and broadcast by the BBC.
I'm going to tell you my story now. If you've got any...
Leon shows it as part of his presentation to pupils from year 8 and 9, and he speaks from experience.
He's turned around, he's got this sort of big serrated knife, and he's sort of waving it around, chasing me around the platform with this knife. 11 years ago, I was stabbed in London, so it is something that's quite passionate to me. I go into schools and talk to young people about the risks and consequences for carrying knives and how to be safe.
The session, and the film in particular, makes a considerable impact.
It just made me think how quickly things can spiral out of control, and you kind of think that I'm sure the man who carried the knife didn't think that he was going to go out that night thinking that he was going to murder someone.
Quite hard to watch because the way they attacked him was quite shocking because there's no provocation of him at all.
It just kind of makes you think that just having some fun and just messing around can turn into something as big as like murder.
I think it's quite scary, starting from just a couple of mates having a drink to getting to someone getting stabbed and potentially killed.
If you do carry a knife, it's kind of putting your own life on the line.
It's not just about knife crime. Leon talks about drugs, violence and fraud, among other things, and above all, the importance of the choices pupils make.
It was really hard for all of us, so he was still being really violent to my mum.
He also brings in actual offenders to tell their stories.
We bring in prisoners that have actually committed crimes, and in their stories it shows where their bad choices have led them. It shows a reality to it because it's all good and said that, you know, telling that they shouldn't do something, but when they hear it straight from someone who it's directly happened to, hopefully that can highlight some realness to it.
To this day, I don't know why that happened.
It was very powerful in the fact it's something that you can really, even though you haven't been through it, you can connect with it because you can see it, like the feelings in Siobhan's eyes.
I thought it was really engaging, and it really gets you thinking about like her feelings and what happened in her life.
The choices you make are really important to the way the life plans out. And you want to make the good choices to make sure you have the best life, the better life you can have.
You need to try and make the good choice, and if you do make the wrong choice, then you need to then think about that and how you can change it.
You can ask anything, I don't mind.
Obviously, you went through a lot,
Yeah.
but when some of the first things started happening, the really bad stuff, what did you used to do to like cope with them?
The pupils' reaction has been really good. They've asked lots of questions after I've spoken to them, after the mentor's spoken to them, and it seems like they've really taken it on. What do you guys remember that I did in the last? The funding from the PCC has been absolutely vital in order for the programme to happen. It allows me to go and visit the schools, it allows us to deliver the session for free, whereas normally I guess they would have to pay for the session themselves. I work for Fearless, which is an anonymous reporting service for young people, so if for whatever reason they're not comfortable with going to the police, they can report a crime anonymously on the Fearless website or the Fearless number. The main message is that they're responsible for their own choices, and they might not be easy choices, but fundamentally it comes down to them and they make their own choices.